What is up, YouTube? We are running another game of Blood on the Clocktower. This is a custom script made by Lawmother. This is called Social Construction. It has a lot of interesting info characters, and the goal was a social read focused script. I think it's time for me to run a Kazali game. So we're going to be putting the Kazali in there, letting them pick what their evil team is, and then getting to choose based on that. We have exactly 7, so there'll be no outsiders mitigation. Or there'll be 1. I believe there'll be 1. Which I guess would potentially simulate a balloonist. So I could put a balloonist in as the bluffs. That is interesting. Anyway, let's open up the character selector. If we're going to make a Kazali, that means I can put in an outsider. Really don't want it to the politician. I really do. Let's go sweetheart. Open up the bluffs, put balloonist in there before I forget. And then we'll open up this again. Okay, so now we have to pick 5 townsfolk, not including the balloonist. I like the pixie here. The Night Watchman. I think Undertaker would be very good. Do I want a Fortune Teller? I think Fortune Teller and Dreamer might be too powerful here. I think... it just depends on if a poison or a marionette is created. I have to be able to handle whatever minion the Kazali selects. Actually, let's put in a Clockmaker. I think Philosopher might be too powerful. I think maybe the Mayor. Is the way to go. So as I understand it, the Kazali is -1 minion, +1 outsider, which is going to give the balloonist. So I think we're ready to send him. Send him out.
Let's see what
Hello everyone, you should all have a token. It is time for the first night. Sleepy time.
What's the Jinn special rule?
Oh, it's that a marionette balloonist adds an outsider anyway, and Kazali, if the Kazali chooses a Mario, they have to create a neighbor. It has to be a neighbor.
Oh.
If you press C and scroll down, you will see. See, haha.
It refers to the jinxes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so Jinn is jinxes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I got really confused because the names are different, and I was like, what?
Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to join you on the evil team?
I mean, I should start by saying this. Whilst you were doing your setup and everything like that, I brought Mel into a chat and I said, if I'm the Kazali, like, the temptation to pick you as my marionette is going to be way too strong. And I really hope that Mel sees the pixie token, because we've got a little bit of an inside joke about being pixies together.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Part of me does want to pick Mel, however, I think Sedanis is a strong player. And
True. I genuinely think making a marionette on this script is not good enough.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. It's just not good enough.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm trying to sort of figure out maybe what kind of worlds I want to sell. I think I'd probably go Poison here because it fits well with the other 2 demons. I think... You know what? I'm going to pick somebody who I haven't played with before, and let's do some communicating. I'm going to pick Izzy as the poisoner, please.
Most excellent.
I don't like that smile. All right.
You additionally receive bluffs.
Oh yes, I
probably
do.
want those.
Yeah, I do probably want those.
The bluffs are balloonist, fantastic for a Kazali, noble, and steward.
Ooh, I love the first 2. Maybe not so much the steward, but thank you.
All right, best of luck.
you could always end up picking the person sitting between yourself and the recluse. So technically, they will be the neighbor of the recluse.
Yeah, and that would be delightful.
And the chef would get a 2.
Could get it too.
I mean, yeah, could. It's funnier.
Can people please check chat notifications? Hello.
So sorry.
Leaving me on red.
I'm
Christ.
so sorry.
Hello. You are the poisoner and evil. Swampert is your Kazali.
Okay.
Do you have questions? You look
Alright.
confused.
No. God damn it.
Welcome back to the evil team.
Jeez.
Make me think he's an evil player the whole game.
Wait,
Make me
what?
think she's Sengu.
Why is this weirdly
No,
sexual?
you're right. I am Pengu.
Damn right.
Sorry. Keep...
Hello.
Hello.
As the clockmaker, you learn a 3.
Cool. I'll assume I'm the marionette clockmaker. Thank you.
Okay.
Damn it, no invest.
Hello.
Hello.
You do
I get
not
to
have
pick-
to activate, but if you would like to use it now, the player that you select will be woken up and indicated you and the character Night Watchman.
Oh, it's once per game.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I thought it was once per night. Then I will not activate.
Alright.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck.
Which
True,
is legal.
true.
It's legal.
True, true, true. Of course, of course. Oh, Angel.
Ooh, Angel.
Alright.
Who's the angel?
Good morning, everybody. First of all, I'm dead. Your best friend. You're upset. We've heard this before. Please kill the demon. Additionally, there is an angel in play on Izzy, because the last 10 games I have played with Izzy, she has been executed or killed on the very first day, and it borderlines on bullying. After the first day, I will be removing the angel. So, it's not
I
forever.
appreciate
do
it.
it.
It's just so that she can survive at least one day in this game. But, everyone, please, please play the game.
Marina, what would you like?
If I'm yours, don't tell me because I'm going to be tunneling on you.
Okay, cool. Alright. Well then you're not my marionette in that case.
Wonderful. You're not
Okay.
either.
Cool.
Probably.
Right. Fantastic. No, I want
Probably.
to be told. So
Okay.
you tell me now if I'm your marionette.
You're
okay?
not. You are not.
Cool. Right. Okay. We've got that out of the way. What do you want to do? Because I don't mind hard climbing, to be honest with you.
I don't mind either.
Okay. I'm the noble, and you are one of my pings.
I'm the mayor.
You're the mayor. Oh, okay. Looks like we're not getting a mayor win.
We could do a roll swap for now, and then see how it goes.
Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll tell you that my other pings are Izzy and Piggy. So, I'm just going to be open and honest and say that those are my pings.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. All right, thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Yup, I'm the steward that's seen you.
I'm the shooter seeing you. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah,
Alright, well, that's just very convenient.
yeah, okay.
Okay. I can only assume you're my pixie.
Oh, absolutely, totally.
Okay, cool.
I
Well, that
wouldn't
worked
just
out well.
I wouldn't just go up to everyone and say I'm the steward who saw you, and you wouldn't be doing the same, would you?
No, absolutely not. That would be ridiculous.
Absolutely not. That would be
Okay.
silly. Neither of us would be doing that.
Well, I mean, that would be absolutely ridiculous, and I mean, there's not even a
Absolutely
Serenovus on the
ridiculous.
script, so
Oh, absolutely. That would
yeah.
be so silly of us to be doing that.
yeah. I mean, it could be that just everyone in the town is good, and we're being gaslit by
Oh,
Keith.
absolutely, absolutely. I would say that, yes. I would say that Keith is running an off-script basis, yeah, and I think we need to execute him. I'm down with Keith. You know what I'm saying?
I would vote on that. You have my vote.
Absolutely.
Because
Awesome.
of course,
Just
I've
to know.
seen you as the steward. I know you're good.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I, of course, have seen you as the steward, and I know that you're good.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad we had this conversation and came to a
Absolutely. This was very productive, and I'm glad that we both have an understanding.
A good fancy night watchman.
A night watchman. Okay. So have you used your ability yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay. I mean, well, I'm not necessarily saying you want to use it on me because there's no reason to actually trust me. But if you wanna, if you can verify that you are actually good, then we could maybe potentially trust that steward ping a little bit more.
We could. I reckon.
And then me being the noble, knowing that you're then good, leaves a 50-50 on my other two pings.
The noble ping, which is the steward ping, which is Sedanis being a monkey. This is such chaos. Such chaos so far. Oh, we have a minute before we bring everyone back in. Let's see what's really going on here. I think the Kazali has actually created a balance setup. I was really worried if they swapped out Sedanis me to lose the Undertaker. So I think that's interesting. Izzy could do a lot of damage by telling Lawmother that Lawmother is in fact the marionette, which would be really interesting. So I'm curious to see how that goes, but let's open up nominations for now.
But that said, I don't actually believe that world that I just described.
I see.
Welcome back to Ravenswood Bluff, friends of all. It is time for some public statements, claims, bluffs, and nominations and executions.
Have nominations opened yet?
Yes.
I have. Oh, nominations are open? Okay,
Yeah.
I would like to nominate Sid.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's hear why.
So basically the information I have heard around town points at either Sedanis being a Nodashi poisoning Izzy, or Izzy is evil, and Izzy is angel protected, so I feel like we kill into Sid today and deal with Izzy tomorrow.
Deal with me tomorrow.
Okay.
Ouch.
It's always fun when two people I haven't spoken to instantly vote on me, but that's fine. I understand it. So let's put it this way: for a world for me specifically to be an Odashi, in a poisonous script, in a marionette script, on day one, to come from the person sitting next to the person being accused of poison on the other side, no. No.
Alright, 4 votes are needed to execute. Let's start spinning it down.
Relevant info. I'm the steward that's seen Sid.
Yep.
Yeah, and if Sid is evil, then him and Weedy are on a team together, but that's fine. Again,
Alright, that
I'm
is not enough.
I'm not super,
Well, that is...
attached to that.
Weedy is who I want to nominate, so I will nominate Weedy.
Yep.
You beat me to it.
Mel nominates Weedy. Please tell us why.
Well, it's confirmed Sedanis, who is obviously evil, of course, naturally, no other way. So, I think we should put this on the blog and then see what happens later, because I have heard good claims from other places, and I wanted to test those being true. So, I'd like this to go through, if the town doesn't mind.
Okay, Weedy, any remarks?
Yeah, I could have been poisoned, so just because I've seen Sid doesn't necessarily mean they're definitely good. But yeah, if you want to kill me, that's fine.
Alright, 4 votes are required. Gonna be taking votes starting now.
It doesn't look like this is going to get voted, right? So
Yeah.
Once again, 1 vote is not enough. Any further nominations?
Swamper nominates Piggy.
Alright, tell us why.
I can potentially build a world where Piggy is actually the marionette here, and Sedanis is trying to back Piggy up. Plus, I've heard of an evil ping potentially on Piggy as well.
Okay, Piggy, any remarks?
I would like to prove myself to Swampert tomorrow night, please.
Okay, sure.
Okay, 4 votes are required. Let's see if we can get more than 1 this time, huh? Let's get to killing.
It's really not looking good.
It's not looking good. No.
It's okay, guys. We're all good. It's fine.
All
It's just
right.
not very good.
Is
All
town
right.
feeling sleepy, or do we want
Sedanis
more
to myself.
nominations? Okay.
Nominated me. This might just be Harpy Madness. It might be a politician. Or Izzy could be a politician. Like, there's a lot of things this could be, but we don't have anything on the block, so you know.
Okay, Lawmother.
Go ahead, I don't care.
That sounds like consent. Let's spin it down. 4 votes are required.
I will.
Bye.
Toodles.
You have my support, Lawmother. Don't worry.
All right.
I mean, I'm good. I don't care if I die.
Any further nominations, or I'll be closing in 10 now that we finally have somebody slated, God forbid. It was so hard to get here. Don't make me have to do it again. Alright, it looks like Lawmother is your execution for today. Lawmother does in fact die. Everybody, it's honk shoe time.
Puncture crab.
Hello. Who would you like to poison?
I would like to poison Sid.
Very well. Alright, best of luck.
I'm interested to see who's gonna die tonight.
Well, let's find out who Lawmother's gonna be interested by. Please select a player to kill.
I think Weedy.
Weedy. Very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
I would also be very interested to see who dies.
This is a really tough choice on where to put the sweetheart drunkenness. I believe the good team is really suffering. I really don't want to put it on the mayor. It doesn't specify a live player. I can either just nullify it, which is maybe the best way to go. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go for balance.
Interpreting what that was. I can talk to you about it.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
You as the Undertaker.
Oh, you're muted.
Fuck me. Every time. You as the Undertaker learned that a clockmaker was executed today.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Could have been.
So even though Sedanis is poisoned, I do believe giving correct information is the right choice here. Because if the Undertaker either comes out with incorrect information, he is going to get executed immediately, or it's going to point to Izzy as a potential Nadashi. So I think actually giving correct information here, and then potentially incorrect information later on, and I could maybe move the drunk onto him if Izzy is executed or something like that. And then our last thing is the Night Watchman.
Yeah, it's definitely probably
difficult.
something better with more players.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. I will activate on Swampert.
Alright. Best of luck.
Thank you.
I had like one hunch, but I don't think I'm that convinced on it anymore.
No.
There is that paranoia that I am unknowingly a minion.
Hey man, you're Marionette.
Hell yeah.
I would love for you to be a minion, Sid.
Alright, good morning, everybody. You notice 2 tragic things happened last night. The first of which, the angel has left the town. The second of which, Weedy has died.
Countess Deal is a...
Interesting.
Quick announcement, I was the sweetheart. Someone's drunk.
Sweet.
Okay, well then there has to be a balloonist then.
There's a balloonist or a Kazali then, yeah.
Yeah, can't be Vig.
It can't be Vig, I don't think. Oh, yeah, no, it can't be.
Unless Kate's doing some weird outsider manipulation stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we chat
There's
on the street?
a...
Hello.
Nope.
Did you ping me or did you ping someone else?
Oh, okay. So you haven't. I did try to ping you. Yes.
You tried to ping me. Okay.
Yeah. So that.
Look, I'm not instantly going to assume that you're the marionette if you actually are the Night Watchman. I'm going to assume that you're probably... Because you did say publicly in town I'm going to try and confirm myself tonight.
Mhm.
So you could be Nodashi poisoned, or there is a poisoner, something like that.
If the sweetheart died and
Mm.
I'm drunk, does that mean you wouldn't get the ping as well? Because I could be drunk.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. So if Weedy is actually the sweetheart who died, and then that went
Then
to me,
you could be
then I
sweetheart drunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's unlikely to be me, given that obviously I already have my information. My other 2 pings are Izzy and Mel. Now, I don't want to meta Keith here, but in a 7-player game, like, I feel like you could feasibly give me the demon as part of Noble Pings.
Mhm.
And I'm a bit suspicious of Mel's claim, and I'm also suspicious of Sidanis actually being the Nodashi.
So are those your other 2 pings, Mel and Sid, or?
Yeah, Mel. No, Mel and Izzy are my other 2 pings.
Mel and Izzy. Okay.
Yeah.
We should definitely kill one of them.
Yeah, Mel. The thing is, both of them are quite. Izzy claimed Dreamer to me,
Dreamer. Okay.
but like straight up hard claim, which I was a bit like, And Mel gave me an interesting claim as well, which I don't want to out in case there is potentially a poisoner.
Mel is.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Good job.
Count is coming from me. I am not the balloonist, but I have been putting it in my freeze.
Okay, well then no. Then it must
Yeah.
be Kazali.
Yeah. I haven't don't tell the town that I mean actually no, I will say that I'm not the balloonist to the town. It's fine.
Cool.
So yeah.
Can I ask what you are?
Let me check. You could be Vega killed, so I will give you a 2.
Yeah, sure.
I'm either the noble or the mayor.
Alright, it's time to ring the gong. Gong time. Don't make me double gong. I'm gonna do it.
Respect that.
What? Alright, welcome back to town, everybody. It's time for nominations and executions. Yes, Swampert.
I'm just going to come out with my information. I am the noble. All 3 of my pings are still alive, and I feel like it's more beneficial to Stan if I just out it rather than going around one by one. My pings are Piggy, Izzy, and Mel. I have a current working theory that Izzy might be a politician if there's a Kazali in this game, with Izzy's claim.
I am not the politician. I am the dreamer. Thank you very much.
Okay. If you're going to tell us who you've dreamed, that'd be useful.
Yeah.
I sure will, but I think my dreamer information is correct, but I absolutely am the dreamer. So, I was told first night, I picked Law, and I was told either Undertaker or Harpy. They said that they're not the Undertaker, and I don't think somebody would admit to being the Harpy, so unless they are the Harpy, in that case, it's interesting. But I haven't seen any Harpy madness, so I think I'm just drunk, which is why I thought Sid was a Nodashi. And so I chose to dream them the next night, and I got either the Seamstress or the Vigor Mortis.
That's incorrect as well.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
I've also confirmed myself with law, so.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
maybe somebody's pulling a really sad trick on
Like,
me.
you're either poisoned or you're politician or minion at this point, is what I think.
Yeah.
Poisoned minion politician.
I'm 100% the dreamer.
Law, are you comfortable adding whatever information you had? Because you and Sid answered to the 2 blanks that I have currently.
Yeah, I'm not going to out Sid's information, but I do trust them. I will say that I am the clockmaker, so if Izzy is, if we kill Izzy and Izzy dies, Izzy may have been a minion, they may be the politician. So if the politician doesn't help us, but it can start pointing, if they are a minion, it can start pointing us in directions. And right now, that direction is pointing at you, Swampert.
Okay, fair.
I could have been poison sniped as well, but if I'm poison sniped, Izzy isn't poisoned and is still a minion. So.
Okay. What number did you get? 3. Is it a 3?
I got a 3. So so in my world, it's Izzy, you, or Mel and Piggy.
Okay.
Or I suppose it could be Izzy Weedy, but I don't.
If I'm Nodashi poisoned, I could have 2 evil players in my pings, and Piggy Mel would also work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in that case, either of them could be the Nodashi if Weedy is the sweetheart, right?
Yeah.
And in that case,
either way, like Izzy is the safer kill, and we can deal with all of that tomorrow because there's more information pointing at because even if you are the dreamer and good, you're poisoned, right? And your information isn't good. So I think that this is probably the best kill for us.
Second call for nominations.
Robert, there's no Nodashi because Weedy is claiming outsider.
Yeah,
that could be a balloonist, right?
Yeah, I think then either Mel is specifically Vigor Mortis or Mel is good.
Okay.
Specifically Vigor Mortis with Weedy for that world. Otherwise I think Mel's good.
No, Clockmaker is a 3, so Easy would be the Vigor in that case.
I guess so, but I am the dreamer, well and truly.
Third call for nominations.
Oh yeah, I think Mel's just good. Okay. In that case, I think do I nominate Swampert or Izzy? I think I nominate Swampert because I trust the person who made the Night Watchman thing.
I mean, I'll nominate myself. Sure, Swampert nominates Swampert.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us why.
I mean, I am just a noble. Like I say, all 3 of my pings are still alive. I don't know what you want me to do about that. One of my pings is claiming to have an ability which didn't work. One of the claims I'm never ever going to trust, and one of the people is claiming information that doesn't make sense. So I have literally no idea which of my 3 pings is evil. But all 3 of my pings all look very suspicious at the moment.
Wait, hang on.
My pings are Piggy, who's claiming Night Watchman, that claimed to pick me and I didn't get the ping. Izzy, who's claiming Dreamer and has no correct information, and I don't know if Mel's claim is out in public, but I don't trust Mel's claim either.
I didn't trust my claim either.
Alright, Sedanis, did you have anything pertinent to this?
I think it's the world where you are demon is the world where Izzy is your minion.
I'm just the dreamer, my brother.
Okay, 3 votes are required.
I snooze and...
I'll be starting the vote now.
I'd much rather have Izzy on the blog, but...
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but...
Okay, that is enough. Swampert is currently marked for execution. Any further
Mel
nominations?
nominates Izzy.
Fair enough.
Mel nominates Izzy. Tell us why.
I'm fine with Swampert staying on the blog, but Izzy's information does not check out by Izzy's admission. So if you want to lift it, we can. I don't want to... I'm not sure whether I want to lift it, but this is a good shout, I suppose. We could also go after Sidamas and eliminate the reverse noble free, theoretically. But yeah.
Yeah,
Sedanis
Izzy,
is
any
confirmed good in
remarks?
my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I well and truly am the dreamer. Simply just my role, which has been my role from the very beginning. I think I've just been poisoned every single night, and it hasn't been going very well for me, unfortunately. So I think I've just been at a bit of a hard stuck. But at this rate, I'm considering that I'm either no dashied or I'm constantly being poisoned. I think I'm happy to die here, honestly, just because like I don't think I'm actually gonna get any relevant information this game. So
Okay, 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute. Going to be taking the votes starting now.
I actually think we should go for Sid then.
Not gonna let it tie this.
I'd like to know what information is apparently clearing Sedanis.
yeah, I'm also
They're
curious.
confirmed good in my eyes. I can explain that to you tomorrow if you'd like, but not.
I mean, a clockmaker 3 between Sid and Mel also works, right?
It does, but it also
yeah, but...
doesn't. It does not make sense. Based on.
I'm going to be closing nominations and executions in 10.
I mean, I can't see any other info unless it's Sedanis' information specifically, because I don't know what Sedanis
is. Information specifically.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Executions
so, like,
are closed. Izzy has been executed. Everybody, please go to sleep.
Bye-bye.
Maybe we should have had the angel stick around a little longer.
Yeah. It's alright, it's bound to happen. It is what it is.
Sorry, Izzy.
No, it's okay. It happens.
So, based on what I had said yesterday, I kind of put the Sweetheart on Weedy. With the Night Watchman not activating on the Kazali, I thought that would be balanced enough, but now I believe that Good is currently ahead. I'm going to move that onto Sedanis, because even while poisoned yesterday, they did get correct information. I'm now going to give them incorrect information, showing the Dreamer, which might help Swampert get to the final day. So let's... Hopefully the Kazali does not kill the Undertaker.
We've been as a result of the Sweetheart drop.
Hello.
Hello. I still think this is possible. Can't seem to be very much gung-ho on me. I think Piggy is the only sensible choice.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you very much.
Best of luck.
It could be Nodashi with a Mel Marinette. It's also possible.
I was thinking maybe that, but that doesn't make sense.
Hello.
Either.
You awake to learn that the Dreamer died by execution today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: if I'm no Dashi, knowing that Piggy is going to ping me as the Night Watchman, the first thing I'm gonna do is try and confirm Piggy pinging me. I am doing the complete opposite. I did not get Piggy's ping.
Wait, no. We should stop building on Dashi rolls because there is an outsider claim.
Yeah, there is an outsider claim. Like that's the first thing I'm gonna do. If I'm specifically no Dashi, I'm gonna make it look like I'm not the no Dashi by telling Piggy that the ping went through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. You're awake to discover Piggy died last night.
Yeah, that was the only kill that was going to happen there.
To final day.
I'm the Undertaker. I saw Law as the Clockmaker, which is how I confirmed myself the Law.
I had not told anyone I was the Clockmaker
Law.
until it came to me.
Can I be honest with you? When you said I'm happy to die, I instantly marked you down as either the Clockmaker or the Steward. And because we had multiple Steward claims and I'm the Noble, I marked you down as the Clockmaker. So it wasn't massively hard to work out that you were the Clockmaker.
I also didn't know that you were the Noble, and
yeah, that's
went
fair.
straight to Law.
I claimed Noble to you, so you could.
Well, you gave it a 3, and I got the vibe that you were not the Noble. From
like, I'm not saying Sedanis is necessarily confirmed there, because I worked out that you were the Clockmaker. Me, knowing that I'm the Noble specifically, like, I could work that out because we had Steward claims and I'm the Noble.
Well, what were the other Undertaker things then?
Yeah.
Last night I got Izzy's Dream, which I don't necessarily trust. But you know, I think it does make the Mel Marinette world more possible, though.
I mean, Sure. Mel, I would be honest with you and tell you if you were my marionette. I told you this at the start.
Yeah. Also, I am the mayor, but I am not going for mayor win because I could well be sweetheart drunk.
You
so
could be
I'm not
sweetheart
going for it.
So is there a
there's
balloonist
no
then?
balloonist claim then.
Yeah, right?
No balloonist, so it has to be
Yep.
Kazali.
I said at night that
Okay.
I claim balloonist, but I am not the balloonist. I've said it before already. So yeah.
I think
What about
Izzy is the politician claiming to be the dreamer to make it look like she was Nodashi poisoned. I think that's the most likely world.
I think also very
Oh, you're
possible
talking
is
about
one
We're
of
just gonna have
Swampert,
2 minutes
Mel.
until nominations are open.
I
mean,
think it's
from
also
my-
very possible that one of Swampert and Mel is Kazali
Okay.
and the other is Poisoner.
Mel is
Law was Poisoner
balloonist,
that
and
one.
what is Weedy, right?
It could be Kazali. Outsiders would be arbitrary.
Yeah, it has to be Kazali.
Okay.
From my
So
perspective,
what's then possible is one Poisoner, one Kazali between those two.
okay, but from my perspective, a minion could also be potentially dead already that we've executed. I can definitely be given. I think in a game this small, I could definitely be given the demon as part of my noble things, and Mel is the only alive thing.
I think all of the information, regardless of which demon it is, whether it's Nodashi or Kazali, points at Swampert.
Yeah, but that's the thing. For me, it's just way too convenient that it all seems to be pointing at me.
What are you against, Sid?
I'm the Undertaker.
Do we want to do a round robin?
Sure.
Yeah, I can facilitate a round robin. Do we see some nodding heads for such a suggestion?
Yeah, let's go with it.
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to start it off with Weedy, please?
Sure, sweetheart.
Piggy?
I am the Night Watchman. I tried to activate on Swampert. Swampert says they did not get my ping.
Sedanis?
I'm the Undertaker. I saw Law as the Clockmaker and Izzy as the Dreamer.
Izzy?
I am the dreamer.
I am the clockmaker.
Mel?
I'm the
I got-
mayor.
And Swampert?
I'm the noble. My pings were Piggy, Izzy, and Mel.
Okay, and that brings us to nominations and executions time.
Okay, with
Ma-
the people alive, Weedy is never the figure killed, so we trust Weedy.
Yeah. I think in theory, I think I could trust Piggy, although Piggy seemed to be the only sensible kill last night. Because I'm suspicious, Sidanas can be considered suspicious, Mel can be considered suspicious. I think Piggy was the only non-suspicious person left in that final four. So Piggy was the obvious kill last night. Whether or not Piggy's actually a minion or not, Piggy was going to die last night.
Yeah, if I'm the super mayor, I bounce. If I'm the minion, I don't get killed. If I'm the demon, I obviously don't get killed. So
Yeah.
I always live. Swampert is a possible demon candidate.
Yeah.
Sedanis is a possible demon candidate.
I think we can all be considered, because in my world, Mel, in a game this small, like I can definitely be given demon as part of a noble thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been given the politician, and then I don't know why. I mean, the thing is, I guess I can be given the Night Watchman, but it then just puts it down to a 50-50. Like I've done it as a storyteller before, putting the Night Watchman in noble things, but it does put it down to a 50-50 for me.
Like, thanks to Lore Mother, I don't have to even think about being the Mario, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Unless the Lore Mother has thought about it and decided to lie about the number specifically to make the Mario think they're good, of course.
Oh no! If you are the Mario and Swampert's the Nodashi, my number doesn't make sense.
Swampert is not the Nodashi because Luigi is claiming an outsider.
Yeah, Nodashi worlds don't
I cannot be the Nodashi.
Well, yeah. What does this whole Nodashi means no outsider? Because I'm looking at the script and there's nothing about outsiders.
It's
related
base
to
your
Nodashi.
outsider.
There's no
base your
balloonist.
outsider, so there would need to be.
Zero outsiders, so we either have exactly one balloonist or a Mario balloonist, or we have one Kazali. We don't have
No balloonist claims,
yeah.
so it has to be Kazali.
Mel claimed balloonist to me. It's possible that Mel sees the balloonist token. Swampert convinces Mel that they're the marionette. They go along with it, and so now they're backing off of their balloonist claim to make it look like a Kazali.
Why do I put balloonist in?
I think it's time for us to hear nominations. Otherwise, I will be closing the day.
I don't know why.
Laura,
I'm
have
still
you
very much in a
number your
50-50.
Poison Knight one.
I don't have
It's
a
a
way
50-50 for all of
to
us.
be certain, but if it's a Kazali, I think it's Swampert. If it's Nodashi, it could be either of them. If Law's
It's
poisoned,
not Nodashi.
and well, right, yeah, not Nodashi. Stop thinking Nodashi. Can it be Mel? Kazali?
If it isn't Nodashi and my number is correct, and Mel isn't the minion and Izzy's the minion,
Right, yeah.
then it's just Swampert, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Izzy's the minion who saw Dreamer, but then was turned into a minion by the Kazali.
Yeah, but then if I'm the demon in that case, and I go speak to Izzy, learn that Izzy's the dreamer, and give Izzy a bluff that's not dreamer, because then it would be obviously false information in that world. So that doesn't make sense.
We've talked
But
first, and
there's
Izzy
a-
has already talked to
her.
Lore by the time you could have talked. So yeah, I think Swampert. I think it's just Swampert.
I think I'm being ganged up on by two evil players here, potentially.
Not evil.
If one is poison, or I have no way to self-discern, which is I think what I meant when I said going Nodashi, but
Yeah.
Well,
I think
don't know
I'm
why
nominating
my
Swampert.
Wait, Sedanis, you're saying you saw
I
a
know
Dreamer
myself,
on Izzy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw Dreamer on Izzy,
Still
but
doesn't
I think
believe
that was.
me.
10 seconds until
I
the
think
game
that's
ends.
possibly poison though. I'm nominating
Swampert
Swampert.
okay.
Sorry, is that Sid nominates Swampert?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not certain. Because I think most likely one of these two is poisoner. I think Law was hit by one. I think unfortunately that is the world I'm sitting in. I think Izzy politician is possible. I think Izzy dreamer is possible. I genuinely don't know.
Okay, Swampert,
Yeah,
any remarks?
I could be sweetheart drunk, right? Like I could have. True.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
No
there's. I think I've raised some pretty good points here about mechanically things that I would be like mechanically worlds that I would be trying to paint if I was specifically the demon. Like I'm trying the best I can to appear as good as I can. Again, I would be confirming Piggy's Night Watchman ping if I actually got it. The Clockmaker 3 is still very valid in a world where it's Mel and Sedanis. Assuming Lawmother isn't poisoned. I've not been told I'm the marionette by Mel, so as far as I know, my information is sober and healthy. I like I say, I'm still in a 50-50 on which of these two it is. I'd probably be nominating Mel after this to allow Mel the opportunity to nominate Sedanis in a little Dorito. But I know it's not me. I just can't determine which of these two it is.
Okay, 2 votes is required to put Swampert on the block. I'll be taking votes starting now.
Mel, if you're the mayor, I will go for the mayor win with you. I think Piggy or Sid are likely to have been sweetheart drunk, so I'm
Swampert
reasonably
nominates Mel.
convinced that the mayor power is still in play.
I'm trying to solve for a poisoner, so
That button
there
is
could
just
very
too
well
easy
be a
to
poisoner,
hit.
so I'm not going to remain.
I'm going to fix this. Sorry, Swampert is marked with 3.
Yep.
And then Swampert nominates Mel. My apologies. Swampert, please tell us why.
Yeah, I think it's unlikely, given the fact I think Weedy seems to be siding with Mel, which is fair enough, Weedy. I don't blame you on that. I think you are confirmed to be good. Like I say, I've given my reasons why I think Mel would probably be the demon. Given the demon in a game this small in Noble Pings makes a lot of sense, especially if there's a poisoner, which is becoming more and more apparent. So we shouldn't be going for the mayor win in any world here, especially if you're dead as the sweetheart and we do think there is a poisoner that could still potentially be alive. I said to Mel on the first day, we had the whole marionette talk. Neither of us, I don't think, is the marionette. And I immediately told Mel, I don't think I trust your mayor claim, and I will not be going for a mayor win because you're in my Noble Pings. So, yeah.
All right, Mel, any remarks?
my defense is I've been the mayor only once before, and I have won as the mayor, specifically with my ability. So my chances are not great this time. So I will just nominate Sid, let the town talk about Sid. But yeah. I'm thinking I just cannot I think Swampert could be the demon line about Piggy not proccing to cover up the sweetheart drunkenness. Have you claimed to be the sweetheart to anybody?
I didn't tell anyone until day 2.
Yeah,
That's 'cause I was trying to
exactly.
stay alive, so
Yeah.
to avoid people getting drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be starting the votes. It is 3 to tie, 4 to execute. Taking the votes starting now.
Yeah, I think this is the demon, and I think we've just lost. Sedanis didn't vote on that, notably.
Not enough.
Town, do we think it's Swampert or do we think it's Sid?
I think it's you, Mel.
Well,
if it's Mel,
that's
we've
too
already
late for
lost,
that.
so...
Yeah.
Like,
If it's Mel, we've already lost, and they wouldn't be thinking about this. So.
yeah, I think it's Swampert. I think Swampert was trying to paint me as a brain the whole time.
Of course you think that, but does anybody think it's...
Alright,
If I'm
Mel,
trying to paint you as
would
a brain,
you
why
like
am I
to
nominating
nominate?
Mel?
For me, that's where my information is pointing, because if you're like that's where I'm coming from, and I personally, while I understand what you're saying, Swampert, about being easy to clock, that I was the clockmaker, I trust Sid coming to me as the Undertaker confirming me.
What if it's Sid and Law? I don't know.
It's not.
Doesn't work with Kazali. It would work if it was Vigor, but it's Kazali, so it doesn't work.
Doesn't work with your information, Izzy. Unless you were poisoned.
Well, I think I was poisoned.
It doesn't work
Okay,
with your and Swampert's
Mel
information.
has declined to nominate. Swampert has in fact been executed, and the game has ended. It's time for the Grimoire reveal. Alright, this was an interesting game. I actually do quite like this script. I was put in some interesting scenarios of hard choices to make. Let's start with Weedy, the sweetheart, who made the Undertaker drunk. However, the Undertaker still got correct information on the Clockmaker because I believe that the evil team was doing quite well at this time. And then once Izzy, the poisoner, was executed, I was like, I just have to show Dreamer here, put any kind of doubt on the Clockmaker number, set up any other kind of worlds, but that didn't seem to help. We've got Piggy, your Night Watchman, who did in fact select the demon, and that is why it did not activate. With Mel,
it did activate.
your mayor. Well, yeah, it was
lied.
not announced that it was activated.
Lying.
The only thing I would have said was I agree with showing the Undertaker the wrong thing. I would have shown Izzy as the Pixie, because then it probably would have helped the evil team just a little bit more, because Izzy was the
politician. I think politician was maybe
a
the better
politician.
choice. But that wasn't a public world until afterwards I had shown the information. So that's a hindsight problem.
Pixie, I think, would have backed up Izzy's lies about being the dreamer and could have sold that Izzy was then poisoned.
I was hoping that confirming that Izzy was the poisoned dreamer would sell a world where Sedanis was the Nodashi, because both Piggy and Izzy had bunk information. But yeah,
well, I enjoyed that game. Yeah, I'm not salty about losing. That was a fun little game there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Swampert. I'm canonically terrible at being evil.